And I'm not saying this to be like, oh yeah, you need to, like, kids are the worst and you need time for yourself. No, that's not my stance. I just know that when you're serving so much for others, for your family, you're holding yourself together to be able to do that. So you need there's a balance. You need some downtime, extended downtime. Good morning, YouTube family. Morning. Morning. With my niece. My niece is here. I'm in Dublin. If you watched that other vlog in Dublin, I can't talk. I'm at my sister's house. Might have noticed my kids are not here. Where are they? Well, they went to a summer camp for the week. So I was alone for 4 days, which was crazy. But we're gonna go and meet up with them. And Emma, where are we going?
SantaCruz.
SantaCruz? Where specifically in SantaCruz?
I don't know.
Mystery spot.
Mystery spot.
We're going to mystery spot today. Woo! Yeah, my in-laws took my kids Monday morning to away camp. And my husband went up to meet with them Wednesday evening, and he's been there with them for the remainder of the week. And for me, I stayed home, which I'll talk about later, and came over to Dublin with my sister and her family to celebrate my mom's birthday. And now we're gonna go finally meet up with them after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, after being, 4 days being apart. This was a really big deal for Eloise because she doesn't leave me ever. So I'm really proud. She did a really great job staying with her grandparents.
Hello. Too bright. Too bright. Too bright. Hello. I don't know what's going on right now. So like, yeah.
Don't ask. So, before we start, have any of you guys been here before at the mystery spot? Anyone? Yeah, how long has it been? All of the forces are pushing on the cabin from the inside, causing it to stay right where it is. Alright, that was pretty good.
Daddy, slipping!
What's in back here?
I'm slipping. I'm only good at.
We're gonna get out very soon.
I'm falling now!
Let's get about 2 more minutes in the cabin.
Messing with my mind.
Give me your best face. Superstar. Give me your best face. Give me your best face. Give me your best face. Give me your best face.
Hey,
Here's his
look
face.
over here. Camera. This is my best face. My name is Ola, but I was vlogging said by Gaba. Hello. My name is Banana. So.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the mystery spot, so we had my son take the camera because my other son was nauseous. Mom, oh, I do. You are? Okay, hold on, we're losing it. Everyone's losing it.
You want to go home?
Hey guys, it is a hot California day, and this water, oh here they go. This water is icy cold, especially for this girl who grew up in Hawaii. And I think Hawaii beaches is cold. I've been to beaches in the Mediterranean, and in the summer they're super hot. This water, this water is crazy cold. But you know, dip in there for a few minutes, then it starts to not feel like you're in an ice bucket. But man, I just need to make this point. Being out in nature is so freaking healing. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Heals everything. It really does. Here we go, more water. Oh, see, it feels good now. It's not biting cold. But yeah, just a reminder, you guys, get outside. If you are blessed enough to be by a beach, river, stream, body of water, just get out there, put your feet in. I don't care how cold it is. I'm telling you, put your freaking feet in. It is so healing. So healing. Just do it. It's really hot. So I recently wrote an article on Medium about imploring mothers to send their kids out of the house every once in a while, and how it's very important to do so because mothers need to fall apart in the best way. And I wrote it because I spent 4 days without my kids. My kids went to summer camp with my in-laws, so I had 4 days just me completely alone by myself, of course, obviously, until my husband came home from work. And it was a very interesting experience because we don't realize as moms, as we're so busy and we have young children, how much we're on autopilot, how much our nervous system is so used to the constant interruptions and distractions that comes with having young children and having to meet their needs and having them call you mommy all the time. Mommy, look at this. Mommy, help me with this. Mommy, I got an owie, all the stuff. And so the first day that the kids left, I was shocked because it was jarring for me and my husband. We felt it was jarring because our nervous systems were so on autopilot to brace for the constant interruptions. And so, right, when you take that away, when the kids are gone, when that stimuli is gone, then you could feel, both of us could feel, our nervous systems were like, what do we do now? What do we do now? Like, this is so weird. Like, no one's bothering me. And then you don't realize how like the amount of interruptions you're constantly dealing with when you have little children. So the first day was really jarring. The second day, for me personally, I was pendulating between all kinds of different emotions. And you know me, if you've been following me for a while, I listen to The Mindful Gardener. I take his advice, where I just have been learning to allow whatever comes up, whatever the brain wants to do at any given moment, whether it's an emotional expression, whether it's a symptom, whether it's a sensation. We're learning and training ourselves to allow it all, so that the emotional energy, the emotional discharge that's been kind of just flowing all over the body for many years due to repressed emotions, we can let it discharge and release. I'm playing with sand. And so the second day and the third day and the fourth day, wild pendulating from emotion, a lot of grief was coming up, a lot of joy, a lot of feelings of helplessness, which I know is fear, because that's what I'm learning on this journey too. A lot of the chronic symptoms and sensations, it's one of 3 things, or all of them. It's pure fear that we repressed, it's grief that we repressed, it's rage that we've repressed. I feel like, for me at least, it's those 3 things. It makes total sense. So it was a wild experience of full-blown allowing without the added stimuli of constant interruptions of children. Was it uncomfortable? Yes, but it was very necessary, because when you're on this mind-body healing journey from chronic illness, you just get to a point, like I'm almost 4 years in, you just get to a point where it's like, okay, I surrender. Like there's nothing else I can do. I'm going to allow you this ugliness, this thing that feels so uncomfortable, right? The shadow self. I'm going to allow you to express, because we've been at this for so long. There's nothing else to do. And you know what? You've been so, I'm talking to the symptoms. You've been so consistent, loyally so. I'm going to listen to you. You've proven yourself. And so anyway, back to that article. Hello. Oh, they're back.
I'm super wet.
You're super wet. See? There you go. Interruption. Right? So imagine having, for me, like a few days, so hot, a few days of no interruption. It was just me again. And I almost felt like, this looks so silly. It's so hot. I almost feel like, I almost felt like college again when I was totally alone and I only had to be concerned about myself. It felt good to feel like that again. But like I said, I think it made me think of a lot of things, because as mothers, when we're on autopilot, you don't realize until your kids are gone for an extended amount of time. You don't realize how much you are holding your ish together, how much you're just holding yourself together, because you have to show up in your best self as you want to, right? I really feel like inherently a lot of mothers, they want to do this. They want to show up as their best selves. They want to give their children the best, especially if that is not what you perceive your parents gave you. Like, especially if you had a lot of childhood trauma, you know, bad stuff, horrible things happen. When you become a parent, you're like, oh, I don't want my kids to experience all of that. So you want to show up as your best self. But here's the thing. You are still an emotional human being. You are a dynamic human being. And so we don't realize as mothers how much we hold it together all the time, because we're so dang busy. We're so dang busy. Like, for real. Even if you don't work, you are so busy. You're, right? Like the mental load we talk about all the time. You're thinking about everything. Did I change their diaper? What are we gonna eat? What ingredients do we need to get, like, if your brain is constantly going and you don't even realize it. By the way, I am a huge proponent. We've been using HelloFresh. This is a side. We've been using HelloFresh for like 2 months. Great. It's been fabulous. I've tried meal kits in the past, and I was like, it didn't quite, it wasn't really for me. But now that I'm a parent and I'm just trying to look for ways to lower the mental load, HelloFresh has been great. And we're eating healthier, we feel healthier, and I don't have to think about food, and we're eating different things every day, and it's been wonderful. So my point is this, mothers. Oh,
Recording a video?
see, another interruption. We are constantly interrupted. It's not a bad thing. Not at all. That's just what comes with the position. That's what comes with being a parent to young children. But you have to find a way. I will stand on this. Like, it's super helpful to work it out with your partner or work it out among yourself to have private time for yourself, right? Like in that Bluey episode, right? There's a whole episode focused on the mom wanting 20 minutes to herself. But if you are dealing with chronic symptoms, chronic illness, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling off, you're feeling all these things, then you need to figure out a way. I say that. You need to figure out a way to send your kids away for a couple days, so that you can have full time to just not hold it together so much, to fall apart, to cry, like for real, because you know that you're not going to be interrupted in 4 hours, you know, because your kids are gone for like for 3-4 days, a week, whatever. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh yeah, you need to, like, kids are the worst and you need time for yourself. No, that's not my stance. I just know that when you're serving so much for others, for your family, you're holding yourself together to be able to do that. So you need there's a balance. You need some downtime, extended downtime, especially if this is not a normal thing that you design in your life. You need extended downtime to fall apart, to feel all the things, to allow your brain to reveal where you have an overload of energetic, emotional charge. Usually it's rage, usually it's grief, usually it's fear, and it needs to be felt so that you can, right? You feel it to heal it. It needs to be felt, it needs to be acknowledged so that it can release. And that is totally what I've experienced this past week with my kids being gone. And also it's good for them too, because absence makes the heart grow fonder. Like when you meet up again, everyone misses each other. Allow your kids to miss you, you know? Like everyone misses each other and everyone's feeling refreshed because we've been apart. You know, and then the love grows. Like there's a yin and yang to things. There's what do you call it? It's pendulation. There's cause and effect. It's light and dark. You know, there's duality that needs to happen. So if you found this video and you're a mother and you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're dealing with health stuff or relationships or whatever, try to take time for yourself so that you can fall apart like a normal human being, because you are a normal human being. You are not Superwoman. I mean, you are Superwoman, but you know what I mean? You're not perfect. You don't have to pretend to be. You can love that part of you that is falling apart, because she's real and she's there and she just wants to be held too. And with that, please comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, because I'm trying to grow this channel and find my people. If you're watching this, I'm glad we found each other. And yeah, just consider it. Consider this. Consider taking time out for yourself, for your well-being, for your health, for your family too, so that you can show up refreshed. You can show up a little lighter, and it helps you to serve your family better. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.